should have done. Quickly make the
composition being very effective at retaking,
quickly make the second map live on YouTube.
Chaos, which allows you to separate these sites. I mean, right at the end of the year, Bind was kind of changing.
Well, not even uploaded
the site
that.
was
Yeah,
vertically split instead of
okay.
horizontally.
C9 on defense, MIBR on
Call,
attack.
Allowing the right side of the site to be taken. We'll have to see how these two teams decide to play that out. As Spike's going to be dropped.
So yeah, I think a lot of these teams are going to struggle over towards long B because like we've instantly seen the Sky Flash go, and now we only have one more. Grad and Sad, appreciate you, man. Thank you for the whole year. The return of Van Silly. Dude, he said no more gifted subs this year. Let's see if he holds true to it.
In this double duelist setup, a slow default to start, but inching now forward on a 3-2 split towards this A site. You see first contact.
Wait, Raise could own this.
Right behind the smoke is going to be
one.
Zeppa. He drops first blood right now, and that's two. Within the round. Finally gets answered
oh boy. Well, we actually get a bless for once. Damn. Oi, Jake, relax yourself. Relax yourself, Jake. That was all him. Okay, nicely done though. Yeah, smoke came in. Smoke came in, and then the wall separated it as well, so it worked out a little bit better. Don't you do this to me. Gonna do one refresh.
Find the backs of MIBR. What a call by C9. Closely stacking A, not even wanting to play the retake. They were up in the face of MIBR, so we already see that positional.
The moment where he's whiffing on the Viper here, right? And then swings over to see the brim facing Jake. Gifted. I'll tell you what though, Jake did deserve a kill because he distracted the third guy, so... Oh, flash in the smoke. Oh, that's not a good sign. Oh, that's not a good sign. If you're an MIBR fan, that's not a good sign. To set strat where the flash goes into the smoke.
From MIBR, at least RGL and the rest of MIBR sees that pressure. They want to move back towards the short and to even things up on a 3-3, fighting towards the back.
I know it's an eco, but that stuff worries me when I see that early. In terms of big around picture though, looking good. Big Joe. 20.
But the numbers are still dwindling down right now for MIBR in this eco. At least they've upgraded to a Guardian and a Bulldog with the spike down for them. There's a first orb being thrown down by Whippy. The tap on the spike. RGL
sure,
has to peek for
they
some
probably
info.
got this.
The dome of
yeah, looking good.
That allows FRZ to push forward towards pipes and give the advantage here for MIBR to potentially get this thrifty. Whippy, the spike is not even at halfway.
Damn, this guy's playing it well.
Great discipline by MIBR to just hold it down. He does get the first.
Didn't get half though.
But that clock is running down. Too little, too late.
Really nicely played in the end. As much as I wasn't like super happy with the little set play not going great in time to miss flash or miss smoke, but that's a huge bounce back. Their money's outrageously good now. Full eco. Pick up the guns over towards showers.
Gets to find the trade.
Boy, this could be close now.
Refragging, they got the one in shower. They were able to find the same thing at short.
So you expect most of these teams to have pretty high attack rounds, really, with the double duelist. I know that the Sentinels comp is honestly pretty good on defense as well. But
retake, honestly, to stop Whippy from that plant. What an aggressive round from MIBR, flipping the switch on C9, and now
Bucky.
Guns to dictate the game.
Bucky against the heavy armor.
MIBR stay.
Picking up orbs? Yeah, so this was nice at least. Smoke goes in, flash over towards here as well. Zeppa picks up an orb, gonna have his ult into the next round. They're planning ahead for the big buy round. Dude, Vanity's used both his flashes, by the way. We're 120 in, and Vanity's used both his flashes. One here, one to get info over towards long. In terms of the info over towards long though, didn't hit anyone. So, that is info.
Whippy's trying to get this aggressive position. Blue bot comes out into Hookah, at least the scout thing is out, and that inches C9 to find some information, and already FRZ gets the punishment.
See JZZ and Mazin coming out of that shower. They're able to
that was a lot better over towards sight. Whippy does great to get 2 here, but that actually had some better flashes over towards here as well.
Yeah.
I'm liking this from MIBR. This is twice now, not as planned on the first round, more than this one, but like actually taking like full back of site control, especially when they're playing against the double flash comp. You know, these smokes where you split off the site in half, you're gonna get annihilated. So I really like just the overall understanding from MIBR saying, when we go A, we gotta do the smokes deep, we gotta take control, because if we do the smoke splitting the site in half, they're just gonna flash through and send it.
knows that RGL's just around the corner. The flash in the front, nice second shot. Now we're coming in for the tap. Artesine's still waiting towards the top, and now once again, you just wait the clock down. More discipline coming out of MIBR. Tap on the spike.
Yeah, lovely. Nicely done from them as well. Discipline. Discipline and good understanding as well of the C9 comp.
Well played. 3 rounds now towards A. We did
looking good actually, to be honest.
From JZZ
seen some mixed stuff, some bad stuff, some good stuff.
Notes to work off of, but it has been a full A focus for MIBR, and again, 2 rounds they're pushing fully into spawn to disrupt how Cloud9 can retake the site. Right? They don't have the option to set up with these raise nades or get Oxy in a good position. It's the long
where we at?
Taking longer, losing
big buy round. 1, 2, 3, 4. Everyone and 3. So yeah, massive buy round for everyone involved. Double satchel in with the flash, even though we played anti.
Towards A, Vance, it's not stopping.
Yeah, much better set strat. Yoru sent it through the TP.
He's inside that teleporter. The doctor opened the spot, gets the stun. He's trying to find the time to get the pick and finally does so. So he evens up the situation in round number 4. Jake under heavy attack towards the U-Haul. There's the lineup.
Oi, how is he this calm? That was sick.
That includes the spike. RGL in a clutch situation.
I feel like FLZ took a while to shoot back though, but I think he was waiting for him to stop, but the movement was so nice. Extra low popping.
Cloud9 still putting up the same defense that MIBR's run through a few times, and we see that.
What an important round to do it as well.
Positioning like this, Jake can hold down U-Haul, albeit a 3K that time. And now it's just going to push off Meister RGL here. He goes around
1-9
looking
for all of these.
Last frag.
Yeah, probably just save the weapon at this point.
Yeah, so he would get 1,000, so it's only 900 diff. So him saving the heavy armor in this is heavily worth.
Oh yeah.
And we go mid. We get a mid round replay of a coach reaction.
This player right here. And a player that's been
production going for it. 3,000 on top of this for everyone as well. So really huge round in terms of the actual impact of this one. Like we said, massive round, but it's a big win.
The way that he does, it's a great start here for what was the rookie last year for C9.
10 seconds left.
I think being able to figure out how this defense.
Broad assistant, yeah. So same like they had at Loud, right? 2022.
Even more at showers, making sure
and
that
2023,
cannot
right?
be gained. It seems like MIBR,
No,
even with
2022.
a bit of showers push that right side of A site, it's just too much already. Cloud9 actually 4 alive too on this round, so the rounds they did go down. This kind of helps if they were losing weapons. We'll see this buy.
Picked up the replays from last year. That's actually true. Dude, I heard EMEA GOAT replayer might not be in replays. That's devastating.
We'll have to see.
What's been pretty good.
I think he's helping with. I think he's doing production and stuff. And maybe he's producing. Not entirely sure.
It towards the other end.
Yep.
So I like that you played a little bit more passively this time for C9.
Okay, so we have the save gun.
Yeah.
Wait, we have this is, dude, this is bold. Chat, there's so much going on. I really want to talk loads. Okay, I can talk a little bit. So we have save gun, then we drop a gun with this guy that actually saves. And then we can get knives, and it's just a gun to make sure you can get knives, and then we get 3. This backfired so heavy, by the way. They forced an extra gun to try get knives, and then drop, and then you'd have 2 guns and knives. I think this is a little bit bold, but I guess no matter what, he has knives next round, so it's okay.
Nice chip damage out, and I think C9 have the read on this, even though they're not pushed up at
Maybe he wasn't going to drop anyway.
That's going to give enough. Now that allows the wall to come up, everybody's going to decay, try to run through. Easy kills right now as the flash comes towards the front from Moxie as well.
It's interesting to note as well, the C9 wall, they're opting for a better wall on site instead of the one that goes through the TP. Right? They're happier using like a brim smoke for this, and they're not happy with like, I guess the gimmick of doing the longer wall here, just to make sure that they see this angle, just to make sure that there's no angle here and they can't kind of creep up and take some jewels on site. They more just want to make sure that this wall in, especially Hookah, is just like flush. So that's interesting. A lot of teams opt for the other one. They don't, so they want to feel confident that no one can take this jewel once the wall is up. No, I think that's smart. Nice molly.
Hit by the snake bite, easy kill for Jake.
Yep. Rotations from Cloud9 already on point.
You hate that free angle? Yeah, sometimes, especially in ranked, I think this is definitely the right play. I think you can do some cool stuff in teams when you have like this wall as well. But yeah, I think it's just a preference thing. I think they're both good, but I would say definitely for ranked, like the flush one makes way more sense. No one actually does anything aggro.
It's actually been a fight almost all the time. We've had pushing mid, even for
2 kills and a plant. Not too bad. We get knives out on this one. Another big round. We have to see some ecos. We could have double drop 1-9. They could force. They could force after this. We'll see. Big round for MIBR no matter what. Yoru and we got a potential combo here. We might just see them leave sites heavy. Got Yoru and Brimble.
There was 3 strong hits towards A.
Great retake holds.
Little hit towards B last round.
Oh,
and
nice.
Oxy's in hookah to start off round 6.
TP opens right away. Zeppa's trying to answer back to just help Oxy. As even a dog out from Vanity is going to push Artazine away. So they tried to go for a double duelist Boombot Pink. But Oxy got the drive by running.
You have trauma from NRG Billy with that wall.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, the double spray down on sight. Am I thinking the right round?
Ooh, that's the shot. Looking to send out the cabbages.
Yeah. That's actually the best example of that angle.
A little bit of pressure
a good
onto that
catch.
B site that Cloud9 has to care about, but how much will they put into that? Leaving 2 members, they have each site guarded 2 and 2.
Insta Viper. This is interesting. It's like the Viper ult they used to do on showers to create pressure, but you do it over towards long, and you create pressure, but you can TP. Big Jewel. Yeah, nicely done, dude. I like this. I like this idea. The leak out ult over towards B, it makes way more sense than the showers one because you can actually TP and help your team. And then you could even show it once, and then next time they play it, they could do the same ult but actually hit the B site. Some potential on this. MIBR have some stuff though. Like this was what is kind of like sleeper exciting for this team because it's like its coaching staff is good, no doubt about it. They got some good stuff.
To get C9 moving.
We're only like 6 rounds in. We've already seen some cool stuff. Right, they're playing against double flash comp, so they want to take back a site, and then even just this, right? Just same kind of theory of the old Viper showers ult, but over towards B because you can fast rotate. And then when it starts getting antied, you can actually play off the fact that teams are antiing you. Those ones are fun. When it becomes like a mind game, it's real fun.
And they only lose Mazen and JZZ in that one. Zeppa stays alive.
So they save the gun. 2 people on 4-2. They can buy. Even though they get 1-9 loss bonus.
It's going to be low armor on that, so they got to watch the trades. Vanity to the judge, so you have to expect that this is going to be something.
Oh man, that was fast.
Mazin's starting shot to get to the other side.
Yeah, dude, that was fast shot.
Didn't expect that, and it's shot.
You wouldn't expect him to insta swing after the info.
It's a very weird angle because you both
Damn, that was
such
loud.
a long range. So if
where are we? Where are we money wise? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. No, 2. 2-4. I would maybe include this. Big round for C9. Money's good now for MIBR apart from 1.
Flash to get information coming out of Vanity. He's gonna get some contact. He's gonna keep it close range here. As MIBR spikes being down more lean towards this B side. They didn't go for the same protocol of like flashing towards the showers at the satchel anymore. So right here, C9 is trying to expect something. The decoy to come out to get info.
Flash and clone use. Dog goes in, spots 1, 2, doesn't spot the 3rd. Oh, he didn't pull the trigger of it though.
oh dear.
Oh, they put a lot into this. Damn, 9 HP. Oh man, are we about to put more into this?
Plant will be successful as Oxy's getting ready.
He wants to drift.
With 9 HP, that's the best you could do right here. Get information for your team. The flash will out for them to come out, but it's MIBR just waited and greeted C9 running through that smoke. They take the advantage. The TP comes across. Oxy's alone, and he's gonna try to save this
Brimble.
Wow.
Brimble and Yoru ult.
Down on B site. MIBR
Vanity got a little bit wrecked, and honestly, the round was pretty good from MIBR. They decided to split over towards here, and Vanity had his smoke here, and he had his wall. But once we raise ulted over towards lamps, and he didn't pull the trigger, Vanity was then left like literally in this box with a judge, and he knows that someone's sending it out of hookah. So he then had to send it into B, and they played so far back that they just wrecked him. Yeah, Vanity in a rough position here with the judge. The reason, when I go back to Liquid, there is a strong reason why we would always hookah, like judge with the hookah here, because long this situation would happen too much, where the person from hookah has to back out and then you just get wrecked. So that's why we always would prioritize the judge hookah, just because this situation would happen too much. You can get away with it like one round maybe.
Continuing a great match to start things
Two
off.
people that can't buy.
Two teams are going back and forth. 4-3 in favor of the Brazilian team of MIBR. An aggressive push out of C9.
1-2.
3 rifles to push down.
Against the Yoru TP though. Yeah, this is a classic.
And only Oxy alone.
It's straight out of the Sentinel strap book. Did they expect Yoru here? Again, nicely done from MIBR. Taking deep sight here. Not expecting the Yoru here.
Coming into this
is a classic though. This is what Sentinels do all the time with the same TP that Tens does.
In a position to make this a round where they have to. Let's see if they can make it in. Already Oxy taking down JCC.
Seekers with a flash. Trying to get some info, but I think the Seekers got shot down right away, so don't get too much. Oh no! Was just trying to deny the lineups here from both players of MIBR towards the
spots too though, so they know they can pinch fast over towards site. Oh my!
That's not good at all, because that's the orbital strike, a molly, and 2 snake bites available for MIBR. So
there's so much going on.
For them on the attack. Look at him falling back. You can just play the time right now for the attack.
Yeah, dude, the lineups are too much. It's so funny because I think Zeppa had to actually fight the two that were doing the lineups. Because the call then came in to just pinch over towards the site once these two are stuck, but once they didn't, like once they weren't pressured, didn't really matter. I feel like MIBR played pretty good here in a situation that should have been relatively difficult. The wall up and everyone retreat back was
the time had already ticked down. Not too much, no, not too different on the setup. C9 continues to go with the 2-3.
They're looking alright, but again, we're expecting like a 7-5. With the comps, you're expecting like around a 7-5 for attack. We got line up for this? What is this? Look at that and move back. So you get a section over towards here. Wee, that's nice, dude. Someone steal that lineup. That's strong.
We have a pit to start off here in mid, a place that MIBR has wanted to take control of almost every single round.
And it definitely looks like C9's been cooking here. I mean, you saw the lineup even of the pit from Whippy. You're putting in a position where it's going to be difficult for you to dog here. You're going to decay as you dog down towards the short. He still stays alive within the back. The Satchels now to try to clear it out. And Whippy gets that pick. And there you go.
Yeah, and they just, the ult is just so long that all these people are just 1 HP.
And the showstopper then comes out, leaving MIBR scattered towards the back of the A. They couldn't control all on the short side for the attack. And gets denied right away.
Felt a bit like the pistol round strat. Zeppa just kind of hiding within the smoke.
Man, that was a nice ult. That's the best short Viper ult I've seen. Sometimes people go for a ult that's over towards like leaks out here more.
Like, oh my gosh,
but it just means that you're always in like this X.
So it looks like they'll have the 1-2.
But having this safety, and then even when they come up, just falling back and then just being able to go in towards here, it just takes so much more damage when they send it like this.
Yeah.
That's a real. Tell you what, loads of teams, if they watch this, are adding that to their playbook right now in terms of this Viper ult. It's just better.
Having to use an ult actually to defend and prevent MIBR to really get within this A site or any site whatsoever. With 10 seconds left, still committed here.
10 seconds left.
Plant attempt coming out from Azim to first TP.
Okay.
And now with the
Vanity got the kill on site, doesn't matter.
For RGL to come out to get the plant. So very well done for the defenders within that B site. And that's Vanity with the play from Long B. So it allows C9
yeah, dude, Sky jumped into the ult to use the dog. You're not wrong, Keith.
A lot of death still going through here. We'll have to keep track on the money for C9, but that is definitely righting the ship of what they need to do. See here, trying to push.
Yeah, dude, look, they all just needed one body shot. That was it. 2 people, 1 body shot here. It was a little bit bold to go through, but I think they were expecting the normal Viper here.
Taking that, once MIBR can get the site, it almost stops Oxy if he has a quick gate crash to the other side. So they're really preventing a fast hit from the Yoru as well to get back in.
Attack up, and we have knives to back it up.
Looks like they're spread across the map with possible B ending.
Okay, and this is the good thing about Yoru over towards here, especially with this Viper, you can just fight here. And I think with like the Sky nerf, with the Sky nerf, fighting over towards long makes more sense. You can't do the info, rotate one over. It's more
But
we
quite
actually have to fight
interesting
for
that
this
the op
sometimes.
does come out from Artisan
So I
here
actually
and
think
running a lot
the
of success
see this
with the
defensive
score, and
smoke,
really
either this one or
sight,
this
now they wanna
one
play
will
a little
start
more slower with the
being,
attacker side off.
I'm not saying super common, but I would say like
Still
probably
far back in A,
probably.
expecting. You can almost see.
I mean, honestly,
in
maybe
that
the most
situation,
common
they're
place to
expecting
put the smoke
MIBR to
these
still
days.
explode on the other side of the map. They're ready for anything.
Especially if you're playing
MIBR
just
does
the
a great
sky.
job here.
Like
C9
this is a good way
themselves
to
are
make
doing a great
Sky
job at
make
trying to
sense by
predict
just
what
fighting
could
heavy
happen
and
in
just
the
always
early
having
rounds. They
the,
were able to follow MIBR.
Viper smoke here.
And now it's a little less. And here MIBR will again find the numbers game. A good pressure towards B long to give C9 a little bit.
This
of
is
a
good
lead.
as well.
It's gonna be
We're
that
setting
3-1
pressure from
on A.
MIBR with the Sky here. Keeps 3 people ready for the site. Hit deep smokes again like we had. Wait. Whose smoke is that? Because this is DRX smoke. So wait, was this the attacking smoke? I'm so bro.
But Whippy still scores the first blood within the round. And C9 doesn't want to peek out. They just want to wait here for the tap to come down. Whippy finally gets a pick and off the rotate through the TPs though. Time was running down. Somehow Vanity's trying to keep it alive for C9. A 2 versus 1.
Oi, that's nice as well. Dude, they got some cool stuff. Chat, someone simplify the smokes for me here. I'm so lost.
Solid teamwork. You can
Whose
always
smoke was who
identify, I
here?
think, a ball of 3
I thought
for MIBR. You saw
this was the defense
And
smoke.
Wherever that ball of 3 is, it kind of focuses around Artson. Artson will have an initiator, and maybe it'll be
Yeah, this
Meyer
peak
or
was really
GL,
cool.
depending on how they want to do it. We'll see what they spread out to this time. But MIBR continues to just be so confident.
The
with
attack
that
Viper
3.
orb was the
We'll
long
see
one?
up, down
Oh.
again here, just
Okay.
absolute mind games on Vanity to end that round.
Dude, then the double.
And MIBR's using that
Okay, just for
3 to
pressure? Sure.
basically do
Interesting.
everything they need to get into the site. That means you have 2 people.
Yeah, when once I saw the
around map
DRX
now
smoke on
listening to
site, I
what's
was like,
going
wait,
on
am
in
I
the
just fully
rotation,
wrong here?
able to grab that guy coming
Turns
through
out I was.
showers from the portal. All the angles are covered when we see Cloud9 wanting to come in, and that retake continues to go to the wayside. We'll get a C9 timeout now. See if they reposition, see if they change some things here. 4-6, still a very, very
Yeah,
close
it's a good
game.
start so far.
Once a team is grabbing these rounds, when C9 hit their rounds, it seems like they had a
I would
definitive
actually
answer for
think that
MIBR
this
to take down.
timeout
MIBR
probably
is
should
doing
have come in
exactly the same.
earlier, and they needed to talk about the fact that on A they're just taking deep sight, so it's a lot harder to retake. Like I think that definitely got spoken about. Because we're having a lot of success on A. A lot of time, normally what happens is it's smoke, right? Then you TP, you take over towards showers, and then you just wreck their map control. But they're TPing in, but then they have no pressure from showers because they're just taking all the sight. Oh my goodness.
Not been successful here.
Um.
You see it. The hand was sticking out.
No way.
Oxy's already
Yeah, you gotta TP out of there, surely. At least gets a nade out of him. He is so lucky to be alive, it's not even true. Gets a heal on this one as well.
Little overgrowth coming in now. And they step it back. C9, you can see him trying to put a wrench in the works of MIBR. Anything to stop these early hits.
I mean,
Otherwise,
this is
guiding
Sky
light
ult.
or a molly they'd have to wait for. So identifying and getting that info is huge for C9 here. And you can see it has slowed MIBR down, but now
Wait, Viper's taking a duel over towards long right now. Viper spotted one, and it was
You
Yori.
know the money's low here for C9, so I like that MIBR is actually cutting noise, trying to see if C9 is going to try to do their signature. This is what we know from
C9 playing further back, fighting further back on site. They know that they're trying to take this map control.
So Jake's able to do a little bit of work here with this Vandal that he's saying.
Oh, Zephyr's gonna get wrecked from this. They're gonna hear the Bucky and not push, right? Oh my god. Yeah, because if you're Zephyr though, why are they pushing you?
Zeppa got the kill with the Bucky. Our FRZ was already behind U-Haul for the instant trade. So nice work from MIBR. Oxy trying to move back within the Guardian. Off angle,
Dude, MIBR looking kind of nice, by the way. Looking kind of nice. I really like this. This was a big game plan diff as well. That
long range there at triple that you could pick up.
like this whole taking back a site, the C9, it just looks like they haven't practiced against a team that do it much.
Now we'll see if MIBR wants to be a little bit more antsy, if they're going to try to chase this kill and get punished. There's a tap on the first one, nice peek, and well done here for MIBR in the end. I mean, look at how they swung out on that 3 versus 1.
It's simple, but it's wrecking them. But again, 7-5 is pretty much what you expect of a double duelist anyway, especially with these no sentinel comps. So I'm not saying it's like fully done or anything like that. It can still be a really close game. I'm just saying it's impressive at the moment. Homsar, thank you so much, man, with the 13 months. Appreciate you.
Everybody comes piling out. Everybody's trading, and we did see one person standing there. It was Mazen at the end of the fight.
Yeah, it did look like C9 had a little bit of a better fight over towards the back of sight here, but
they're hitting. And you see C9 wants to stop that shower hit now. They try to get themselves in position.
I think C9 had to.
Now the other side of the map, and Oxy quickly cleans that up.
Again, some funnies attempt by MIBR. The wide swing to come out in a second to bait, but
and he's got his TP here as well, so he can just get info 1-2. Doesn't have to go for anything crazy, just trying to ping, see if he can get a kill through the smoke for his teammate, and just gets out of there. Nothing mad, just info. Try get a little kill with the ping through the smoke. Nothing else. The MIBR smoke on attack.
And they may be correct on this. 2-3.
This guy's pretty happy that he got caught by this dog, by the way, because they wanted to sell fake pressure over towards B. The 3 people hold strong over towards A, though.
To flip the map so many times and just continue to end it A.
So we're trying to play mind games here. The drift spotted the 2 players towards long, being RGL and FRZ, but then we get a flash on the attack towards Hookah to keep those players there. So the other players of MIBR that were spotted earlier on could try to maybe surprise one. Almost got that first contact and pick.
Yeah, and this is good from C9. Fighting over towards Showers feels like something that should have happened a while ago, especially with the Yoru EP in. Maybe they could have benefited from this, especially with DRX smoke, like on plant. They probably should have been holding Showers the whole time heavier.
There's one Whippy already on the Mazen.
As soon as Showers gets lost, it's a done round. Okay, like we said, 7-5, pretty much what we're expecting with these comps.
Was going to venture into U-Haul and make that a few frags for MIBR, but 7-5 on the first half. C9
and then I'm expecting MIBR to go pretty proactive on their defense, really. I think the Sky might get wrecked over towards long, we'll see. Avenge with the 4 months, thank you very much, man. Good to see you again. Appreciate using your Prime on me as well, bro. Thank you, thank you.
It really was. Seeing how MIBR continued to structure themselves around what Cloud9 was doing and not being deterred by the Yoru.
Yeah, this was a fun half, though.
They played their own game.
This was good.
MIBR looking really good to start off on C9's bind.
Yeah. And with that now, let's hear it from MIBR's Mazin for their thoughts on the team's new direction in 2024.
O nosso time ele vai vir totalmente diferente do que era no passado, principalmente por conta da mudança de IGL. Eu acho que independente de quem seja, cada IGL pensa de uma forma diferente. A gente também trouxe a adição do Fraud na staff, então acho que isso vai fazer muita diferença. Então agora tem muito mais gente também trabalhando em prol do tático, em prol tipo, do game style, que vai ser diferente, até porque eu penso diferente do que eles pensavam antes. E é isso, tô bem feliz com o que tem acontecido até agora, eu acho que a gente vai conseguir mandar bem, estamos se entendendo muito bem, e é isso.
Yeah, Mazin, pretty happy right now with MIBR and how things been going throughout the offseason, getting ready for that one. I mean,
Oxy was crispy that round, yeah.
Stepped down from Furia. Apparently, he was already in conversation with MIBR, and when you have players like this that could work together, FRZ and Mazin seem to be on the same wave when it comes down
Zolfi, thank you so much, man. Welcome into the Slug Club. Appreciate the Prime, bro. Thank you, thank you. And the Chican as well. With the Bok.
One of those tweets in there mentioning fraud.
Chican, thank you very much.
That is so
for the
much
box.
brain. Yeah. There's so much attack FPS brain behind a team. Whatever formula they can come up with.
Domicats as well getting involved. Thank you so much for the tier 1, mate. Thanks for the 3 months.
Experience there that they have on the squad.
Yeah. I mean, even if you want to speak about fraud at this
that's
point,
a true commitment.
It
really was.
From last year, even though he got the drop from Loud, there's
Chat
still a
cosplay
team within Loud between by him at the helm rather as a coach. They're still able to win.
You think KO will dominate now? I think teams will use KO, but you have to remember KO doesn't have a drone, and like when you don't have a drone, it's such a nightmare, man. There's like initiators and then there's drone initiators, and the drone initiators just
let's go.
Really increase the amount you can do, and like it means that there's less risks involved. When you play like a KO, there's more risks of just like get info other than the knife. We have to like jump peek and stuff like that, so it can be a little bit harder, especially on attack as well. So I think the
big
KO is
stack
good, and I
for
think
MIBR
Foot like
here
play
towards
the
Uba, and it
no
looks like
drone
they actually
initiator
wanna
better
make
than
themselves
anyone I've seen,
known
but it does have its
to whoever's
weaknesses.
Oh,
gonna be on sand.
Yeah,
Um,
this is
double
quite
initiator,
interesting. You
yeah,
already see a
definitely
Sheriff
potential.
out from Martezine, double flash from Martezine with armors. They're trying to go with the aggression, and it works out. The
Wow.
spike's already down.
Spike as well.
Trades. Always here for MIBR as the name
Yeah,
of the game.
numbers.
Quickly picked up his
3
vanity.
pass and
Says,
swing
okay,
off it.
Kai, heads out of that situation. Showers has been on
Teams have got a
lockdown
lot better on
since
defensive,
that's
like
been open,
playing with
getting
numbers.
a
Lovely
And
shot.
that's the thing.
Cursed.
They're doing such a good job here for MIBR with
The guy in
pressure
the
that
crowd,
you
the
added at
shower.
the beginning of this pistol, and now you're funneling C9 to cut noise, trying to find some information within the A site, and you're playing against.
Why don't
a
teams play
Sheriff
Server
long
KO
range
instead
from
of Sky in
Artezine.
second duelist?
Now
Teams
he
will.
plays it all the way back towards the site.
You'll see that this year for
They
sure.
could just play the
It's a
retake now and
preference thing. This is,
two-player
this is the
advantage.
cool thing when you have the Sky changes that come in,
Slowly
like
playing this one.
meta
Vanity
changes.
and Whippy to
Stuff
play it.
for
Well, maybe get the
teams
rotate
play
out, do a
how
little TP.
like more into comfort instead of maybe what
gonna
is like
double
set
up. See, we
meta,
could've
and it's like
gotten
so
off the first
open
fake
and it's,
plan on a
just
full
so
round
fun to
truck.
watch. You actually get to see teams' own ideas of like what they're comfortable
Communication
playing.
at
It's
least.
cool.
They get the orb up here, so
So
eventually
yeah,
they actually
you will
start
see what you're
falling
saying
back
though.
for
You will see
advance. Now
double
you're
initiator for
keeping
sure, and
MIBR
other teams
guessing,
that
is there
like
somebody down towards
prefer that.
at short A, but it's currently being flanked here by Mazin, so they'll get this information very quickly and can flood towards the U-Haul. There's the orb coming up again. Vanity looking to be the first contact. Now we're thundering through. The right clicks almost gets the one.
Okay,
Almost
low
gets the second
HP
one
finds the
rather, and now
information though.
Whippy's on a 2 versus 1. The flash, he turns away from it, trying to get the
Oh,
shot, gets the
oh,
kill.
oh,
Now
oh,
it's
oh.
halfway with the wall coming down. Here comes the white swing. The Sheriff at 15 HP is Whippy.
Wait.
Trying to come across.
Oh,
Goes
2v4, they win that.
And a Red Bull clutch for the pistol of
No
Cloud9.
way, that's ridiculous.
Oh
Went for
What
the
a
knife.
save on
He had it
that one by
halved. He still had loads of
Cloud9.
time. Just
It
reload.
is so big for them to get that pistol the way MIBR has been playing. That could easily have been a runaway with a few rounds into your bonus. So
The guy man, they played this really bad in the 1v2, by the way. This guy overfaced, and this guy had time to reload.
And Whippy doing everything.
Yeah, you can see what it
he
is.
can in that situation. You know, Emmy, if you watch the interview, says underrated. I don't know what people aren't seeing in this guy. but he's right
Dude,
here
it's so
with
funny
going
seeing the
out
passing in the clutch
controller
just being the
plays to
calmest
clutch that
passing.
round.
Everyone else just
Quickly
shouting.
fighting to get himself the win. All right, what do they do?
They
for
got
this
E-code.
one? Slow movement.
Damn,
to
double
start
pistol.
off. Walls are already down.
Whippy's
all the
14
way
to
from
6,
B
by
for
the way.
portal
He
here
is
for the
not
side of
dying.
MIBR as they play that long wall. And MIBR is still stacked. B again for them.
You want to fight this?
They'll fight everything right now, it seems. I love it.
Alright, you got the double.
They're forced a TP, maybe a big, beautiful flash. There's that swing coming out from both ends. But Cloud9
Did
has
good
better
damage.
weaponry.
This is,
So that's a 2-for-1
I was gonna say,
trade
we're
in
gonna
favor of
heal up the Raze
Cloud9.
as well. We can get more in this hill.
Now they could just stop it. That trap play you're attempting from MIBR gets foiled. And this gives a chance here for C9 to just group together and play the distance here against the classics that you currently have on the defensive side of MIBR.
Good to see from a team able to organize themselves around such a chaotic situation. C9 assessed it perfectly. Now entering B. You gotta suss out
Tell you
the
what
rest
though,
of
the
them.
new chatter wasn't wrong.
Pretty good. FRZ,
As much as it was a flame, the new
is able to
chatter
catch
wasn't
a
wrong
good
there,
timing
to be
for
fair.
2 kills with the classic.
Could have
C9
worded it
get
better
around and tie up the
though. But I
game.
agree, it was a really bad
Bonus
1v2
round
earlier.
is decent. 2
Really
bulldogs
costly.
right now for Cloud9 and the rest. We'll see if they want to buy around that.
Okay. Big buy round.
See what they throw down. Snare some bulldogs. See the play once again. Yeah, this chaos right here for Cloud9, what I was saying before, the fact that they didn't stop the
Good
shot,
back.
they felt comfortable to
Still
take
though,
whatever
good
was
eco.
happening, knowing that there were just, like you said, pistols or whatnot on the other side.
Where we at? Where
You
are
need
we
to
at?
see that.
Da-da-da,
They can't be shut down for that
Stinger.
first half. They have to know when they
Okay.
have the upper hand.
A big buy.
Looks like they are doing
Wait, the one
just
pass
fine
and fake.
in that
We keep
department.
3 here.
Big split
2
here
over
from C9
towards
onto
A.
It
This
looks
is
like
nice
this
from C.
could
Oh,
get
this
under
is
the
a
skin
nice
of
round from
MIBR and
C9.
We already
Molly
know
goes
everything
in,
to
one
try to
pass
fake
and
force
fake,
this
and they
B side.
walk
I
up
mean,
with
look
the
at numbers
fast
of
smoke.
MIBR towards the Octagon,
DRX,
and C9 are just moving
DRX
through
smoke,
without any flashes,
and they hold on
putting
to
those
showers.
down, and even wrapped it around triple. So trying
This
to
is a
pinch
cool
back
reaction
towards
from
showers and
MIBR. Dude,
finally,
this is
okay, we
this
heard
is
a
nice
TP,
stuff.
and maybe too
Damn,
many
there's
players
some good
towards
stuff
this
going on here. But
A
there's 2
side, but
people.
we
So
re-TP
they're gonna
on
think
the
there's
other
only
end.
one. They're gonna
Maybe
think the sky's long,
overthinking
but I
it.
don't think they're gonna
There's
think
two players
Viper's
still alive
sight.
for MIBR within the site. They have the weapon advantage. Artezine stops the Zeppa on that fake towards the A side, and here's that nice flash coming out from
Oh.
Oxy, who then comes
That
in
was
towards
nice.
the
That
Octagon. Mazin
flash
down to 8
TP.
HP.
That was a nice
Beautiful
flash as
burn.
well.
As another one falls, the lineup on the second one.
That was
1 for 1,
huge.
but a disadvantage for C9. Aiming down the
Oh,
sight.
oh, potential. Okay, this was a nice round to watch, by the way. There's a lot of good stuff going on here. MIBR's reaction to a lot of stuff was going on. The original set strat from C9 was really cool as well. That was a fun round. I like that.
From Cloud9.
Was some cool stuff.
Stalled on sight. Nice job by MIBR to kind of back up, not allow anything
Okay,
off the get-go.
1,
You saw
2,
C9
3,
got to
4,
that
5.
fast
1,
and then
2.
waited.
Okay, 2 and 5 people
Just a little
can't
bit
buy
of
next
rotation
round.
time for MIBR there.
I think we're close to some ults, right?
Hard to get the plant down. No extra money there. Still about
One orb on the defense. Yeah, we said we'd see this team go proactive on the defense here. Big buy round. Lovely shot, 30 HP.
Did some damage, but just couldn't get the victory here as he looks like he scored the first shot. And instantly we fall back, trying to find a heal. So
Sorry, thank you for the maps.
3 players to be stacked right after for MIBR within this B site.
Making sure there's no push mid. Oxy covers that.
Yeah, nice heal up as
doing a
well.
great job of not showing.
Keep an eye on
not giving up
Oxy.
any
He could
information
solo
that
win this.
doesn't need to be.
Yeah, okay. Had a small chance to get a kill here. We still got DRX smoke? No, we don't have DRX smoke, but it's the same process of just lovely kill. Do they TP?
This is actually really good, because now it gives some space here for
Yes,
go
they
back
do.
with. Exactly, you could TP across. Rotate already came out.
Okay,
There's
Mazin
no
was a
flash
hero
support.
earlier, now
Defense
FLZ has
Mazin
to be a
falls
hero.
down.
JZZ baited a little bit for him. They go back. Yoru snuck in towards here.
Potentially a pick here if he can, but the timing doesn't work out.
They got a lot of
So still
time.
holding towards the U-Haul.
If
C9
RGL
is
gets a
thinking
kill,
about
he
the
gets
first 2
ult.
rounds of second half. It was a pile of 4
He has
members
no
of
idea.
MIBR, so they've been teleporting back
Yeah,
and
he has
forth.
no idea.
Triple swing right after the flash.
Ooh,
Oxy's
Oxy.
trying to get the
That's
second
the big
kill.
kill. Ult goes in. What a savior shot. Oh my god, what a savior shot.
And Zippa again is the last player remaining.
That forced them down to an eco. That was everything, by the way. JZZ, huge.
Conversions are not happening. I was saying before the
Brim did great to kill Oxy. Oxy's going to be a little bit annoyed at himself. He should have won that duel.
Rotate across, and you know C9 would have said everybody was at this site. So third round, we see the teleport. Maybe expecting MIBR again in a huddle. But MIBR is doing such a good job at following here.
The spike
second
as well.
round,
I mean, they weren't
C9
expecting
tries to
the
TP
numbers
play
there
go
so
around the
fast.
world. Smiles on the faces of MIBR right now. I think the desk said something.
Oh my god,
really
he's
pivotal
giving
for
it to them.
is there's only
He's
up,
giving
right?
it. He's,
Where's the pressure? You
he's
know,
pointing
they're
at him.
vibing, they're
He's
having
giving
good
it a little
time.
bit.
They love what the team looks like, and they are
Last time out.
enjoying playing together. It seems.
Yeah,
9
last
to
time out for
7 here.
C9.
Again on that C9 pick of bind as a timeout comes through.
And MIBR is looking really good with this double duelist setup. A role here that JZZ is not unfamiliar with. I mean, even looking at the roster within the last season, when you're playing a map like Split, for example, which would be the second map here coming up in this BO3, he's also very comfortable in this race. So really doing a good job.
Man, I
here
always
to
feel bad for coaches when
foil
they
the
do
plans
this.
of
You know, when they
C9
do the
every time they get
timeouts, you should
third
always
advantage.
go to the coach first so you
But
actually
I
see
gotta
them
say,
having
last
their
time they
word.
overcooked that
Always
one
cut
for
to
C9.
coaches
Oh,
for
yeah,
like the
for
last
sure.
10 seconds and it looks like they're doing nothing.
Yeah,
But they've probably
being
just been
able to
speaking for
convert
the last
a
50, 40
5v4s here for
seconds.
MIBR is,
Okay,
has been
double
pretty amazing,
stinger,
right?
light armor.
The ability to get themselves into these rounds, knowing they have the advantage, or even convert when
Wow, look
C9
at 1,
has
2,
a
3,
5v4.
4.
MIBR
So next
6
round,
and
no
10 on
matter
gun
no
round
matter
right
what,
now,
C9
so
have 4 ults.
really
3
coming
stingers,
through.
and they're a scary team with stingers.
A lot of ultimates could be had here by Cloud9. Just one orb for 4 members. Vanity gets his.
Great
One
trade.
can walk up for a contact and surprise the showers.
Yeah, I
push.
think this guy has
Works
to
out
leave.
for a
Doesn't
trade
want to
of
get him
these.
some extra guns.
They have
They
a
do pick up
dimensional
1
drift,
gun.
get
They
the
got
information,
Euro
so
ult. They
there's
pick up the
huge.
orb. They
This
get
is
the
gonna be
Brim
pretty
ult.
good for C9
And they
to
could
gain
Brim ult off the
at
Euro
least
ult
map
here.
control. And allow here for Jakey to try to run out and get the plant. Also, orbital strike available. Molly, if they try to fall back.
Damn, lovely block.
Nicely done there.
Holy, little
SGZZ
block on
is caught
top.
in the corner.
This is a sick round.
If you're
They
gonna try to
invested a
fall
lot,
back,
chat.
I
They
love the
have
double
to win
flank
this
that we
round.
currently
Double
have here from
flank.
MIBR. The Seekers took around. Mazin gets the drop onto Oxy, and even a push towards the spawn gets denied by
Seekers was so
FRZ.
big.
Numbers back at the advantage of MIBR. The weapon not strong for C9. Only 2 stingers. Jake is
Bro,
low on
Whippy
HP.
has to
Trying
go
hold his
and
ground
do
here
everything
towards
because
the
Jake is
showers, trying to
on
stay
no
alive.
HP.
There's that first nice pick there into Mazine to allow Whippy to get this backstab. But Artazine is still sticking on that spike. Finally, the jiggle across. There's that backstab. And now we can push across.
No way he gets the defuse.
It's falling apart. It's falling
Jake had to
apart
reload.
right now.
Stinger
MIBR
20 bullets.
Picking up the pieces wherever they can. A quick defuse by Artazine, and they get themselves a 10th round. Now that's 3 in a row. 2,900 does go for that lost round bonus to C9, but is it gonna be enough? They gotta find momentum.
Dude, they invested 2 ults into it as well.
MIBR is sticking with this identity of aggression and patience. Whenever they need it, they can flip it on. The aggression comes from a group of 3 when they know they need to wait. We just saw it there from FRZ. A quick kill.
Yeah, and they're giving it off the rounds as well. Whose smoke was this on the site?
On some of these plays, the way that MIBR
There's a world where that's Whippy's DRX smoke, but I'm not sure. I wasn't keeping on top of it. Okay, either way, money's getting weird. Yeah, MIBR obviously all dying here, their money's really low. This could easily be 10-9 if C9 win this, but this is a must win for C9. Dude, look at the sky. Oh, that Seeker's wrecked him.
To pressure towards this B site, the ults to come out, the Seekers to push across, but they don't have control of Hookah right now.
They're gonna have no control. This is hard. This is a lot down to Whippy.
Haven't decided yet to move within this B site. They TP back within A.
Oh my god, they might own this.
Cruising.
How many people took TP hit? 2?
Different sides of the map now.
Oh no.
They're gonna
Wait, Whippy?
hear each other almost. I think.
Oh, this is
yeah.
madness. So many duels at the same time. Huge shot.
Zeppa's the one that's waiting all the way towards showers, but JZZ also has a timing. The timing across the showstopper out connection, but then traded right away. And Whippy was still holding towards that fountain. It was gonna get scrappy.
So much going on. 20 seconds, 3v2. Raise Orcs, they have no idea where anyone is. Yeah, they understand how important this ult is, especially sorry, this round is, especially just with the money reset. Everything goes in. Oh man.
RGL though, a nice pick onto Zeppa. 2 versus 2. Oh, the tag there onto it. Be down to 16 HP.
Oh my goodness.
1
One extra bullet here.
Just on the edge
Wait, he might.
of that pit. He senses FRZ coming through and gets that pick. A 1 versus 1. The pit comes down though as Whippy gets picked off. RGL trying to scale up now from triple. The white
bro, they're really strong right now. They're winning some mad rounds. 2v3.
1v1 is what it comes down to again. And when this game came around, when you thought about it, at least
chat, little reminder, C9's map pick, bind.
You were kind of unknown on both teams, but MIBR is bringing in the refresh.
This is kind of a banger. Yeah, it's actually pretty good at the moment. There's a lot of good stuff. Dude, MIBR are actually really nice right now.
What a close by RGL.
Individuals are stepping up also.
We've seen it last year, and it continues here. Another defuse there by MIBR.
1 away from Brim, so you would imagine Brim's going to get the orb here, and I think that's what the plan was. It's a little bit too late, but obviously they can smoke and then flash. Smoke goes in, flash goes out, yeah, so a little bit late on the plan here, but Viper all goes over towards this, and...
Pit comes out early on the defense, so that now forces C9 to try to wrap around. Ooh, Jesus, he could have had that one, but Oxy punishes him as he misses the shot. FRZ holding within the pit here with his judge. He's going to avoid a little bit of that utility, but that's still going to allow C9 to plant for showers.
Ozzy's done really well to stay alive.
Oh, nice flash.
Oh my goodness.
He's making himself known though with this judge. FRZ.
Yeah, but you don't want to hunt him.
His teammates are so far back within the pit. 2 players now walking in.
Maybe you do want to hunt him.
Finally, C9. They're finding some good value here of working together with the utility.
Perfect round for C9. Money was getting a little bit low on a few. 3,000 for everyone. MIBR needs to think of their own economy. Only 2 rounds, they're kind of alright. Yeah, just want anything into this one. And the rounds have been so close that, like, they just have no money. So this really does reset everything.
Easily go in and looking at Cloud9. I kind of want to put out.
It would be 1,000 for these.
Into the game. Looking at what Oxy does, otherwise we watch him on his jet, we watch him basically just his jet.
Any duelist, pretty much, yeah.
Fearless aggression, right? Goes in, knows what the jet or a duelist has to do to get into the site, break the chaos.
This is a good time for MIBR
and get into position.
What the hell was this shot?
I feel like
Good time for MIBR
Well,
timeout.
they can do that with this composition. MIBR is not
Oxy
allowing.
did
They're
so
very
well on
pushing
this,
up
winning
to
this
make sure
individual
Oxy
duel.
can't
I
get
feel
a
like
weird
if that
gate
goes a
crash,
different way,
or
Raze
there
can
are
then
some people at
nade
the
and
back
it
to make
all
sure that there
falls
isn't a gate
apart.
crash that got
So
by
definite
them,
shout out
and
to
he's gonna
Oxy
show
for
up
this
behind.
round.
So a lot of his options,
Jet
I
knives
feel
we
like,
have,
would be shut
and we
down
have an
from
op
where we
as
see
well,
him
so
going in and being that kind of spearhead for the team. And Zeppa's there to
doesn't
kind of
insta-pop
help with
knives, which is
post plan as
interesting.
well and initiate the hit, not be the one bouncing in. So
You would think on
I feel
paper, like this
MIBR
guy
is
throws
not
this gun to someone
allowing
else,
this
and
composition
especially
to
the
work at its fullest.
Yeah. Although C9 was able to
you would
drop
think
that
this guy
Viper's
just
pit, is not
throws
out of
it
the
to the
fire
Raze,
pit yet. Still trailing by 3 rounds. Op still available now for Artazine. Blade Storm. Hero Rifle.
3
saved by
here.
Artazine as well. And there comes the flame from behind. Somehow gets the double kill.
Dude,
with
Yoru ult in teams
very
is
nicely
so
done to wrap
broken.
around behind
Look how
here
much info he
on the
gives.
execution of
It's
C9.
outrageous. How are you meant to lose
That's
a
the
round
second
when you're
attempt
just
now to
doing
save
that and
the
you find out what all
Vandal.
3
Has been
are?
dropped.
And what I mentioned just now, because last round was C9, but the aggression.
Yeah, nice
rather,
back-to-back
was C9
rounds from
pushing through
Oxy for sure.
Showers and kind of everybody behind Oxy there. This one was through short A,
2-4.
everybody behind Oxy there. A lot what it would
This guy
look
needs
like
to
if they did
die.
have that on a jet. So really on the ball.
Still not that
together
much
with
money.
these
This guy's
last
gonna be
few
on
strategies.
3-6.
And they
Guy
just
has knives.
select the rounds, easy peasy, forcing the save twice here by MIBR. Seppa's the only one that goes down, so they're actually building a huge economy as well as they hit MIBRs at the perfect time.
Yeah.
Wait, he popped
As
knives?
far as he goes down,
No, he didn't
gets
pop
money.
knives during that,
Better
did
late
he?
than never at this point here,
Yeah,
right?
now 9 to 11.
Did he?
Able to build the economy up, at least trying to keep it closer.
Oh,
even
man,
trying
I need to have
win
my
the game
sound
if you
up
can,
higher.
But if your back's against the wall here on the first map, if MIBR is able to convert here from round number 11,
Chat,
still
you're not
has money
wrong.
to work with to try to battle it
Dude,
back
if you were
to
gonna
OT.
pop
And
knives
this is the
into this,
big
why are
one.
we not
MIBR's
giving
calling
the
timeout.
Raze
If
and
this round is lost,
op?
sure they get 2,900 from max bonus, but look at that's on 50 credits, 100.
Okay, so
They're
he
not
goes
gonna be
light
able to buy.
armor.
C9
The
is gonna be able to
goes
top
light
this
armor,
next
and the
round
brim
over
has to get
if
wrecked with no
this
molly,
next
no
round can
stimmy.
go their way and very easily could have an OT
Kinda
game
cool.
where even
Yeah, it did
C9
feel a
kinda
little
switch
bit
it
like
back in
that.
their favor here, just with the flow of it.
This is
The
a good
ultimates aren't
timeout
on deck
because
really
they
for
have to win
anybody
this.
either. So
And
it's
again,
gonna come down to
C9 get that.
strategy, gunfights,
C9's
and
coach
need
can
to
talk as well
Yeah,
because
and
he had
that's
no
the
more
beauty right now
timeouts, so
of the double duel is
he
when you
gets
play
a
on
chance
the
to talk
attack
to them
here
as
for
well.
MIBR is you're able to convert a lot of these rounds in good trades and even trying to go for heroic moments when it comes down to the
He hadn't ult.
defensive
Yeah, he
side
didn't
where
ult until they
you
were
don't
like
have an
out
opportunity
showers,
to
right? And
delay
he was
as
in.
much if you're playing. Well, now you
was
can because you're
in
playing double controller release for MIBR, but
Lamps.
it's harder to find information with only the sky.
A bang, yeah, I'm gonna
no
do Pacific
sentinels on
later, bro.
top of that.
Oh,
It really
thank you
allows
for
C9 to
but
work the map
fits
a
in that
little
as
bit
well,
more and
Desk.
change the pace as much as
Desk,
they want.
you're everywhere.
That is one of the interesting things we've seen with the no sentinels. It's either you fully retake a position due to it being dangerous and you have to retake the map, or you keep going forward and W is the only key on your keyboard. It seems like
Okay.
the W key has been
Big thing to talk
quite a
about right now
factor
is the
here for
money
C9
diff.
in the
Money
second
diff's
half of,
outrageous.
at least these last few rounds, MIBR used a bit more of the back and forth on their attack.
What?
C9
Oxy?
making the comeback here, 9 to 11 after 4 straight.
So he's
rounds
looked.
for
He's seen a
MIBR.
3-9. He's seen a
C9
3-6. He's
find
seen a
ways to
3-8.
defense.
Got our first
But
outlaw of the Americas.
Did he forget the
as-
two of them
Oxy.
saved, so
Got
they
some
have
spraying
heavy?
through the
Alright.
smokes towards the showers, and already a player has to fall back. That's JZZ looking for a heal, an opportunity here for C9 to start scaling up within the sites if they want to.
He's just gonna go for headshots. Yeah, honestly, I mean he's got to now.
Oh, it's a double buy. He just picked up a Vandal. Okay. I was like, you have
Oh, okay,
52,
okay,
50,
okay, okay,
and
okay.
bought a-
So just for a first shot. Okay, alright.
Man's just banking weapons back
He had
there in
another
the
gun.
arsenal.
Yeah.
3-2 split here from
Not
C9.
panicking
The
anymore.
rotation is coming back.
I mean
in
that's more of
from
an option these days. It's
JZZ.
true. Coming
And
up
again,
towards
we'll see how
9k, you
much
can
they
do that
crash
if you
in
want for an
behind,
early shot.
Oxy here
Interesting.
if they do decide to go in.
It's Oxy that's trying to crash behind them as well. TPing out, but Vanity and Whippy are there at least for the trade. So great space created by Oxy.
Big nade.
JZZ trying
Low
to find
ping.
the timing running out through the smoke, but couldn't surprise his opponent
Right,
Zeppa.
take your time,
It's
low
almost
ping here.
down to nothing, but gets the heel top.
Well,
up from
honestly,
Vanity.
whoever was dead in
Sniper
my
down
eyes
and
should have been
planet here
pinging
for
that.
C9, and a Viper on Viper. Whippy wins that duel and eliminates FRZ. Only Mazine and GZZ left up towards the pipes at the spawn. Both spotted by Jake. And what does that mean? Another save
Nice
here from
rounds.
MIBR.
Money's
Another
low,
save.
2-9.
What is this? This
owner- is
A
owner
and shower
coaching
play?
MIBR?
Oh boy, they're hunting them. Money's really high. They know that they.
Getting that level up.
Oh man, these two are wrecked.
Yeah, another shower hit. Another one. It's funny that we brought up Oxy being aggressive there, and it did push a little bit more
okay,
into that.
2-9 loss bonus. Kind of gotta have a low by here.
To go in, and for C9 to find the refrags.
It can be okay.
Doing much better at that, and MIBR doesn't really have the answer. This is the money situation we're talking about now, fully down.
And money's out of
that
control.
Low buy. Sheriffs and a Marshal for the side of MIBR.
You bring up a great point though with Oxy, the pressure on his shoulders, first time on the Americas stage.
You're feeling leaves?
And I think it's the good thing here of trusting the process of what C9's been doing throughout the offseason. Yes, they look kind of weird with the compositions that we're running, but being able to play on a stage with the crowd and
yeah, it looks like Oxy's a bit of a hype man as well in terms of shouting loads.
I mean, they're allowing him to get that experience on the stage quite early before.
This is interesting. They've been losing every round towards A, but they stack B. Because maybe the stack over towards A is too obvious. They're hoping that C9 think that as well. They also are having a good amount of success at pushing this area, so maybe it's that as well.
Look at this push that you currently have from RDZ.
Yeah, this is nice right now. We get full info over towards here, so now we know that they're going A, and it's a weird round. So this guy has info, and they kind of wins a lot. What is the timing like?
Gonna wait for
oh, he hears the molly. He hears the molly, so he goes in.
He heard the snake bite going out for long. Being is like, nah, it's not happening.
When do they check behind?
So the rest of MIBR rotating towards the spawn. They have an opportunity to go for the backstab here, but
Whippy, yeah.
6 cents turns around and eliminates Artsine.
How does he know? It's one of those lurkers. You want Oxy to keep it going.
This spot being very strong right now on Vine now. Trying to go for the battle against FRZ. Who the defender wins it. Trying to make the economy a little bit more expensive for C9 within the next rounds. I mean, you've mentioned it, Riv. It's been looking pretty good for C9 with the economy. They've been building round after round. Nice shot from Azina as well, out with the Marshal. Orb comes across, the tap's coming through, and both players of C9 are out towards the showers, and as the orb comes down now...
Oh, that would have been a headshot for sure. Okay, 11-11.
As Jake allows C9 to tie up the
game. This has been a sick game so far.
One way to get back into that game is 4 hits on A eventually, and 2 of those
Seekazam Brim,
back were
Razel for attack.
30 seconds for Cloud9. They have completely changed the name of the game that they're trying to bring to the table. An identity is currently being formed as we watch here on Vine, and yeah, they feel a lot more comfortable. Maybe just the cobwebs are off on what they were trying to do before.
And saving his Brim ult forever.
Back to this.
He's always
that's as
yeah.
stark as it looks right
I agree,
now.
but at the same time, it's just like he's been saving a lot, or they've just lost people early on site, so it's like hasn't had a great opportunity. Do we insta pop ult, but that's in a reaction for them pushing long. So they push long, Oxy gets 2. They tried to push long with 4 people.
The first and second kills come out in favor of C9. Mazine
and it's Spike.
Oxy was in a 4v1 over here, but then more people joined.
Yeah, Oxy has his ult though, and he needs to use his ult, so they could have pushed close.
They run back, a quick drift for Oxy as he goes dimensional on this one. And they should know the
yeah, and they're waiting for reaction because really, in reality, the one, instead of rotating here, should have pushed. But he hasn't ops. Now they kind of realize why. Finds the op, and he just knows that his ult against an op is great, especially with a good flash.
To win it with the Vandal. TP's away. Advantage for C9. Double up towards U-Haul.
He gets the kill, he gets Seekers.
Dude, the backstab here, the post plan, the last player to watch the flank. But the dog spots both players of MIBR towards the spawn. Head-to-hand, Whippy is just trying to hold them back with another snake bite towards the ground. There's that flash for a peek towards the front. It's beautiful.
Lovely flash swing. Damn, C9 are really coming back here. One chance to end this. Everyone's sitting around 3-3. You're going to see a lot of Bulldogs Guardians.
From C9. Everything looking great. And look, Oxy staying for this fight. Finally gets out of that situation. Takes the third one down.
They full-pass push down long without a smoke. And then tried to force the reaction into the op that is sitting heaven, I guess.
So far back, stopping what Oxy really wants to do to get behind them, be a nuisance, but
must have been a flash that I missed.
The firepower from the rookie is still there, fending off to it long, dwindling MIBR's numbers and not allowing a clean rotation to come out. And all of C9 together just feel like they're starting to click here. Whippy checking the edges and all the...
Surely Lamageddon, surely.
No.
Oh, for God's sake. Honestly, nice timing of this, though. We'll take that.
Timing's not looking too good, though, for MIBR.
Dude, it's been doing it loads, though. Chat, is this happening to any other streamer, or is it just me right now? Is it... What?
As an MIBR using their last timeout here of this map.
Back to back.
See what they could do. I mean, they had a little bit of money left.
It's
in
just
the bank,
me?
but this buy
Dude,
is
it's out to
very
get me.
broken in round number 24.
It happened to TMV earlier, bro. It's just a
22 and
UK
10
thing,
honestly,
isn't it,
just
man? It's
behind
just the
21,
UK
17,
internet.
honestly,
Of course,
it's
TMV is the
crazy
only
to see
person that
what
gets it,
goes
man.
on
UK
that,
internet, for God's sake.
defensive,
20
portion
Kate Cyril,
of the attack
and
side, if you will.
Voklite as well.
Continues to
Welcome
just
in,
put a
welcome
wrench
in.
in everything MIBR wants to does that
Shout out
regards
to some of the
big flank
followers.
or
Okay,
trying to flame the
Molly
side
over
of
towards
Cloud9.
long. Last round, like we said, one
Almost
chance.
better
We
than
got
Sentinel, honestly. So they quick hit. That's gonna
Okay,
land
we've got
right on Mazin.
one ult
Little hot
on
toe
either
there.
side, and that's all we're getting, unless JZZ gets 2 kills.
Yeah, they get no guiding light. Yeah, there it is.
Flash goes over towards long, hits no one.
Detection is out. Still is not going to make anybody move just yet. We're looking at a replicated round here for C9 to get out of showers once again.
No way the dog went that way.
Doxy.
This is actually great plays right now from MIBR.
Dude, if he gets another kill, dude, he could get the... Oh, wait, that's a huge win. But now that's fine there, right? They just get the... I think they talked about fighting early. They don't want him to get this orb. And they need to kill this Raze.
But he satchels away back into safety. MIBR have the power of numbers here. Went within the A site. The satchels comes across
Lunatic.
RGL on top of the truck, but Jake and Whitby are right back. Close range, denied right away.
No way, 2-on-2 on site. Yeah, he just took an extra swing with it. Damage was so high.
To close up the first map.
Oh, they're right with it. Viper's kinda close, but a judge, so wrecked. Wall goes up, gotta use a molly. The worst possible gun for this situation. Might be able to walk in with this. Yeah. Holy hell, this was a... Damn, MIBR are gonna be a little bit disappointed. Some rounds in there that they could have won. Nicely done from C9 and pulled together at the end.
But they do it. It seemed to be MIBR
It was a close game.
for the most of that match.